Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. It's Thursday the 3rd of December. Thanks again for watching. This is your look ahead video. Now, if you do want us to let you know when these forecasts are updated, just send an email through to generalweather-subscribe at weatherweb.net. The address is on the screen there, and we'll add you to the list. And what we do is send you an email when these videos are updated, so you never miss one. Lucky you, eh? I think it's worthwhile stating as well, as always, that we're a commercial company, so we're a professional forecasting organisation here at weatherweb.net. And these forecasts stay free of charge because of the adverts that you're seeing around the screen here. So it's that keeps us funded. It's what enables us to put the videos out there free of charge. And somebody mentioned to me the other day that they were using ad blockers. Well, look, please don't use ad blockers on WeatherWeb, because if you do, it's the equivalent of walking in a shop and shoplifting. There's just no return coming back at all. So if you do use ad blockers, please do allow weatherweb.net to go through your ad blocker, because that way we actually get paid a little bit, a few threepence, for producing these videos. Okay, so it is Thursday. That means it's JMA Day. They've issued their update. That's the Japanese Met Agency, and it's their outlook for the coming month. So this is the 500 millibar anomalies, and the UK is just underneath here, underneath all of those colours you see there. Now, what it's going for during the coming week, unsurprisingly, is still a strong jet stream blowing through the UK, a little bit further north, across northern England and Scotland, basically. Higher than normal heights down towards the south, lower than normal heights up towards the northwest. It's that that's giving that contrast with that jet stream blasting through the country, bringing the wet weather through the weekend and into next week. Some very strong winds around. Now, into week 2, so this is taking us from next Friday, so this goes from the 11th of December through until the 17th of December. This one picking up on the idea of a ridge building across the eastern parts of the states into the western Atlantic. It's only a weak ridge, but what it does, it turns the flow more into a west-northwesterly. Get a trough towards the north of the UK. All the hints there of things turning cooler across the country. Southern areas still in that drier air, but things turning cooler as the winds go more into the west or northwest. And you know, we've been building this idea, haven't we, of cooler conditions getting in the middle part of December, just as that wind changes direction. I think essentially we're still looking at very unsettled conditions. Might get some snow showers, though, across Scotland. I think it's towards the end of this period that things turn colder. And then look what happens through the Christmas period. This is the forecast going from the 18th of December right the way through then until the 1st of January 2016. And what it does, it's trying to build the idea of a trough getting into the Atlantic west of the UK, bringing in this west, perhaps even northwesterly flow. A ridge at the surface off towards the east, a ridge at the surface across the US. And what that tries to do is get this trough going out here. So it's indicating heading into the end of the year that, yeah, it's cooler. It's backing up the ideas that we've had of colder air trying to get in. It's still keeping things unsettled, and really shows limited possibilities for snow. But certainly it is cooling things off, keeping the weather unsettled and bringing probably most of that rainfall out towards the west. But with that sort of pattern, with that setup that's being shown just at the moment on the JMA, it's certainly one that needs to be watched for falling temperatures, which of course, as I say, is what we've been predicting at the end of the year. That's not quite as chilly as we've been going for, but it certainly starts to set the scene. And that's a very similar story to the one, as I say, being told by the CFS. This from tropicaltidbits.com. This is for the period running through 13th December to the 18th. And look, there's that trough to the northwest of Scotland, ridge over southern Europe, that bringing in more of a west to west southwest flow. But this is cooler air getting into Scotland, and it then further strengthens the idea of the JMA during the next 5-day period. This is from the 18th of December to the 23rd, and look, it's got the idea of the trough, the lower than normal heights, getting through the UK, splitting off the high heights down towards the southeast to southwest. So the idea of troughs moving their way eastwards, unsettled, cooler conditions, snow showers getting in across Scotland, turning ever cooler across the UK. and then on the period 23rd to the 28th, so taken in Christmas Day, showing the idea of high getting in across Eastern Europe. Still got the trough out here, but that flow would probably, if it does do that, would be more akin to this. So bringing in quite a warm south to southwesterly flow across western areas, but across the east a cooler south to southeasterly flow. But that remains to be seen. The idea to take from this is that there is agreement between the models, between those long ranges from the JMA and from the CFS. They see this idea of cooler weather getting in December, and the idea of the high pressure building off towards the east right at the very end of the month. That's something to take from these long ranges today. So we're still plumping them for the idea of a colder end to December and the early part of the new year. But of course, we'll keep you updated throughout here at weatherweb.net. If you do need a forecast for the next couple of days, some more detail perhaps, then check out our fast forecast at weatherweb.net. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.